Hello and welcome. In this video, we will talk about how you can create a fully functional e-commerce website in WordPress. And let's take a look at the website design and function. First of all, in the top, we have the search bar, and this is not like just the other search bar. This is the Ajax search bar, which will help your user to find a product instantly. For an example, if I search for something, it will give me instant result. Then we have the compare option, and people can compare product with this option. We have the wish list option. Whenever a product is not available or out of stock, a user can add this product to the wish list. So whenever it's available again, they will get notified and purchase this product. Then we have some basic features like the account creation and login and the cart function. So after the menu, we have the beautiful banner. This is where you can place your website images and text. Then we have the categories. You can customize these categories as per your requirement. You can also put a slider here with this category options. Then we have the products, and you can also filter these product based on the category, and this is a really cool feature. Now moving on, we have some branding option here, and if I open a product, by the way, there are two types of product here. One is a variable product and one is a simple product. So if we talk about the simple product first, the simple product is like this. You can also add the video in product gallery as well, and whenever someone opens this page, the video will automatically start playing. Then we have the review system, and review system is great because look how details this section is, and whenever a user review this product, you can customize that and control that review from your dashboard as well. Moving on, we have the variable product. Variable product is basically where we can give them option. For an example, if they buy this product with this color, the price will be this, and if they buy this product with this color, you can show the price will be different. Then we have some basic option like the size guide. You can also guide them with size, and this option is really important if you are selling something where size matters. Now moving on. Okay, then if you add to cart this product, you will see this beautiful sidebar. You can go to your cart page, and you can directly go to the checkout page as well. And on the cart page, you can control how many product you want. And the interesting part is whenever you increase the price or decrease the price, the page will automatically update it with this amount. And you don't need to refresh this page again and again like the other website. And from here, you can go to the checkout page. And this is the checkout page. And you can add the payment gateway as per your requirement, and a user can easily place an order. So let's take a look how we can start building this website. For domain and hosting, we choose Hostinger. The reason why we choose Hostinger, we will talk in a bit, but let's take a look the Black Friday sale ongoing on Hostinger. If you click on claim deal, it will show you all the packages it has. And we highly recommend you to choose the business package, because if you just spend $1 more, it will give you 100% worth of money. And the reason why we choose Hostinger is, first of all, the reliability. If you are launching your business, you need to make sure your website should online 24/7. There will be no exception, and Hostinger is provide you a very reliable service. And the second is speed. Hostinger is well known for their super fast hosting service. If you're launching your website and a user come to your website, it has to load fast. Otherwise, the user will go to the other competitors. So if you want to choose this package, you need to click on choose plan. And make sure you choose 48 month, because you will get a highly discounted price. Also, you will get 2 months free in this package, and you will get a free .com domain. So click on continue, and it will ask to create an account. Just give me a moment. I will create my account and get back to you short. Once you purchase and successfully log into your Hostinger dashboard, you will see something like this. Also, you will see an option to claim your free domain. You can click on that and claim your free domain. Okay, once you have the domain and hosting, now we need to click on websites. And in this website option, you need to click on add website and go to WordPress. Here you need to write down your email and a password. I'm writing mine. Then click on next. You can choose any of this option, but we will create a blank site for our project. Here you can directly write down your domain name and you can click on next, but we already have a website on our main domain. So we will create a free subdomain provided by Hostinger. For an example, we will create choose this domain and click on next. It will take a few minutes to properly set up your WordPress website. Once it's set up, it will redirect you to the dashboard. The WordPress dashboard is the central hub for managing your website. Here you can control everything from appearance and content to plugins and settings. You can manage payments and products from here as well. Now, whenever you install WordPress in a new domain, there are a few things you need to know and there are a few settings we should apply. First of all, let's talk about WordPress dashboard. If you take a look on the left side, we have menu, and on the right side, we have some widgets. Let's talk about the menu first. In the menu, we have post. Post is basically a piece of content which you can publish in your website. It can be text, it can be photos or videos. And I will show you how you can create a post later in this video. Now moving on to the media. Media is where you will manage all the media files of your website like photos or videos. If you want to use a photos in your website, you need to upload it here and you can use that photos or videos anywhere in this website. Now let's move to the page. Pages where you will create pages like home page, contact us page, about us page, or pages like checkout or add to cart pages. And I will show you how you can build and design a page from scratch later in this video. Moving on to the comments. Remember I told you you can post content in your website. You can also upload a product. So whenever you upload a product or post, people can comment and you can manage that comment from this section. You can unapprove them, you can reply that comment, or you can delete that. Now let's moving on to the appearance. Under the appearance, we have theme. A theme is basically which will help you to manage your overall website design. For an example, if we go to the home page, you will see the pages look like this. But if we change that theme, the overall design will be changed. We will talk more about this when we upload our theme. Now let's talk about plugins. Plugins is basically which will help you to add functions or features in your website. For an example, if we talk about you want to add an e-commerce function in your website, you can add a plugin which can help you to manage all the products, all the orders from users and so on. And we will talk more about this later in this video and I will show you which plugin you will need to create an e-commerce website. Now let's talk about users. Users where you can manage all the users you have in your website. It can be an admin, it can be shop manager, or it can be customer's profile. You can delete them from here. You can add a new user from this section. Now, if you hover on tool, there are most two important things we will talk about in this video, which is import and export. Import is a method where you can import like files like content or images or products in your website from other website, and export is where you can export your website data from here. Now let's talk about WordPress settings. Under the settings we have a few options, but right now we will only talk about general and permalinks. In general we have settings like site title, tagline, and most important administration email address. So for an example, if you want to change the site title, you can change it from here. And you can also include a tagline. And most important, administration email address. Why it's important? Because in case your site crash or in case your site stop functioning, the WordPress will notify you in this email that your website is not functioning and the reason. Now moving on to the permalinks. By the way, in the settings, whenever you change anything, you need to click on save changes. Otherwise the changes will not saved. Now moving on to the permalinks. There are a few things we will discuss in this video, but right now I will only mention you that these are the structure of your link, and the recommended structure will be post name after your website name. If it's not selected, you can select it post name and hit the save changes button. Okay, now let's talk about website widgets. So in this widget section you have some widgets, and if you want to remove all these widgets, you can click on a screen option and you can uncheck all the widgets we have, because right now we don't need any widgets. So we almost cover everything in WordPress dashboard. We will learn how you can install a theme in your WordPress website and how you can properly configure this theme. So for this project, we will use a theme called WoodMart. And the reason why we choose WoodMart is right now WoodMart is one of the best theme on market for e-commerce website. Second, WoodMart is very flexible and it's come up with built-in features which is really helpful for your e-commerce project. Third one is optimization. So WooCommerce offer a lot of optimization option which will help you to increase your website performance and speed. You can purchase WoodMart theme in themeforest.net, and right now the cyber sale is ongoing, so you can purchase the theme in $29 instead of $59. To purchase this theme, click on add to cart. It will redirect you to the checkout page, and there you need to create an account and make the payment. Now I'm turning off my screen and complete the purchase and get back to you shortly. After you purchase, you can download this theme on your dashboard page in ThemeForest. I downloaded this theme and this theme is look like this. Now let's go to WordPress dashboard and install this theme. In order to install this theme, you need to go to the dashboard and go to the appearance and go to theme. You will see this option upload theme, click on that. Now you need to choose the theme location and upload this theme. Wait for a bit and the theme is ready to active. Once you active this theme, it will redirect you to the widget page where you can configure this theme for your project. Now click on let's start it, and then it will ask for the license key, which you can find in your ThemeForest dashboard. I will activate this theme and get back to you shortly. Now as you can see, the theme is active. Click on next step. Here it will ask you if you want to install a child theme. A child theme is basically if you want to add custom features in your website. For an example, if you want to add a custom function in your project, you can install this custom function or you can write your code in child theme. So in case your website crash, you will find all your custom features in the child theme. So we will install the child theme by clicking install child theme. Okay, our child theme is installed. Now you need to click on next step. On the next step, it will ask for page builder. For this project, we will choose Elementor Page Builder. This is highly flexible and easy to use. Click on Elementor and go to next step. On the next step, it will ask for activate all the plugins necessary for this project. So we will click on install and active all. Meanwhile, let me explain which plugin is for what purposes. First of all, we have Elementor. Elementor is the page builder which will help you to create pages and design the pages. Second, we have WoodMart Core. WoodMart Core is basically the theme dependency which will help you to properly function your theme. Third, we have WooCommerce. WooCommerce is a very popular plugin to create e-commerce website in WordPress, and it will basically handle all the e-commerce feature which will be necessary for this project. Then we have Contact Form 7. Contact Form 7 is basically a contact form 7 which will help you to build fully functional contact form very easily. And then we have MailChimp. MailChimp is a basically mailing service where you can grow your email list, and in future you can do email marketing with this list. Then we have SafeSVG. SafeSVG will help you to upload secure SVG file in your website. Okay, so all of the plugins are successfully installed and activated. Now we will go to next step. On the next step, you can see there are a lot of pre-built website, but we will skip this part as we are creating this website from scratch. So skip this part and everything is ready. Let's take a look how our website is looking. Okay, this is our website front page. Now we need to create a page, but before we jump into the page, we need to create the header and footer. So let's start with the header builder. Simply go to header builder under the WoodMart in your dashboard. Right now we have a by default header which comes with WoodMart theme, and we will create our new one. In order to do that, you need to click on add new header and select empty header. Now if you go to the example website, you will see there is a currency converter in the top bar. Let's start with the currency converter. And by the way, I created the currency converter menu already, and I will show you when we play with the menu settings. In order to create the menu, select the secondary menu from the list and choose the menu which you created for currency converter. And then click on save. Great. If you go to the example website, you will see we have a divider after the currency menu. So we will go to our website and search for divider. Here it is. And now we will add a color which will make it more visible. Moving on, we will add some space between the elements. 10 pixel is, I think, great. Now save this header and take a look how it's looking. In order to see the menu, we need to do one thing. We need to set this as default and click on save header again. Now if we go to the home page and refresh this page, you will see we have the currency converter and we have our divider, but I think we need to add some space between these elements. Let's add some space. You can directly duplicate the space element, or you can choose the space element again from the menu. We need to put that in the right space and click on save, and I guess it will look right now. Yes. Moving on to the next element. So in our example website, these are some menu which I already created. Now we need to add this menu in our header. We will follow the same process as before. Click on add element and select secondary menu, and then we need to select our menu. Now let's take a look how the header is looking. We need to refresh the home page again, and yes, it's look great. Moving on, Now, if you go to the example website, you will see this middle section. I'm talking about this one is empty. So we will move to the next column and we will create the phone info in our header. In order to do this, you need to click on Add Element and we will select Information Box. Now we will upload the phone image and keep the size 16 by 16. The reason is if we don't include a size, it will look much bigger than expected. Now in the title, we will add a number, which is something like this. Okay, and click on Save. Now let's take a look how the header is looking. We will go to the home page and refresh again. And it seems like we need to work on some styling. This is very simple. In order to fix the styling, we need to go to the element again and click on Style. And first of all, we need to fix the alignment. It should be from left to right, not on the top. And then we will go to Title and fix the number. The font size should be 16 and we will choose the font weight something around 400. We just need to save this and go to the home page again and let's take a look how the header is looking. Refresh this home page and yes, the header is looking great. Everything is perfect. Now let's go to the example website and after this element we have a divider. But before we putting this divider, we will add some space in the before and after of the divider. Okay, so let's put some space. Great. And then we will add the divider. And let's match the color of our previous divider like we used in the previous section. So let's copy the color code from our previous divider. Here it is. And we will include this color code in our current divider. Great, so this thing is done. We need to add another space and now we need to add another information box in order to add this element. Alright, so we will add another information box. By the way, we will use the same information box. Click on Add Element and add the information box. Let's click on Upload and add the image you would like to add. Now, for now, we will maintain 16 by 16, but later we will change according to our requirement. And then we will add the text, which is Contact with an Expert, in the title. Expert. Sounds good. And again, we need to apply all the settings we applied for the previous phone information. The reason is if I don't apply that, if you go to the home page, it will look weird like this. And also, as you can see, the image is not looking great, so we need to fix it as well. Okay, moving on, we will remove the image size and we will go to Style and then we will fix the alignment first. It should be from left to right. And now we need to scroll down and go to Title. Then we need to fix the font size first of all, which should be small, and then we go to the font weight and it should be normal. Okay, our work is almost done. Save this header and take a look how it's look. Okay, again, there is a small issue. We need to fix the image size. Let me check. Okay, so if we go to this one, it should be 6522. Great. So it should be 65x22. Save this. Done. Refresh this. Now it's look perfect. Now moving on to the second section, we need to create this part. So we will go to this part and first of all add the logo here. Great. And then on the middle section, as you can see here on the middle section, we will add the search option. And if you take a look here on the display, there are a few settings. So first of all, if you go to full screen, the search bar will look like this. We have option 2, which is this one. We have drop down, we have this one, and the last option is form. So right now we will go for form because the design we are inspired by, it's using form, and there are a few other advantage if you use the form format. First of all, if you want to show the popular request, it will be easier for you. There are another option which called search with Ajax. Ajax is basically something will if you write minimum 3 character, it will suggest you all the product you have which match the character you provide. Now let's focus on this right now. We will talk more about this later in this video. So we have search option, then if we go to the second part, we have compare, then we have space, then we have wish product, then we have, okay, let's take a look from here. First of all, the compare, okay, the icon should be like this, fine, no problem. Then we have wish list, okay, looks great. Then we have account, and then we have the cart option. And we will go for this cart because this one is take more space, but you can change it anytime. Anyway, so let's save it. Now let's take a look how it's looking. Great, we are very close. Now if you take a look here on my account, you can show the username like this. You just need to turn on the show username option, save this header, and there you go, you have the username option. Now what we would like to do is we would like to go to the third section, which is this one. This is a menu, by the way. So first of all, we need to add the menu. By the way, this menu is the main menu of your website. This is not something like currency website, currency menu, or the other menu pages. So this one will be the main menu. We will select the main menu from here, and this one will be the main navigation. Select yes, and then at the end, if you take a look, this will be a button. Okay, so in this button, we will add the button here, which is this one. The title should be free shipping for all orders of, title should be this one. We will link somewhere after we set up everything. So click on save, go to header. Okay, we have successfully done creating this menu so far. Right now we need to do another thing, which is we need to do some styling, right? And we will do it from here. So for an example, if we take a look on these buttons, we will select these buttons from here. Like if we go to this option, we need to select a color. So the color will be this one. You can apply any color you want. There is no restriction, by the way. Should be remain same, and we need to apply a background color as well. This is the color. Now we go to this one, we select this one. Then first of all we need to fix all the colors, this one and this one, and we can select the last color from here. Okay, sounds good. The background color should be this one. Great. Now let's save this and take a look how it's look. Okay, looks great to me. And then we need to do another thing, which is same thing with this one. And I think we're missing something here. We need to add an icon in this section. So let's go here and show login form, and this one, this should icon. Yes, we need an icon. We need an icon. My account. Okay, looks great. My account looks great. The background color should be something like this. The should be this one. Also the hover color should be this one. Great. If we save this and take a look, wow, it's look great. Now if you take a look on this, the background is black. So on the card, this option, and the icon color will be white. The background color will be black. White. Great. Everything is look great. Now we need to do some work in the button. Go to this button, go to style. It should be flat but rounded. Now the button size should be extra small, because if you can take a look on the example website, the button size is extra small. Now if you take a look on this one, we will have the background color. The background color is this one. Great. We will go for the background color light, which is fine, but it should be dark, because on this color the light color won't match. Moving on, dark also, and everything seems okay. If we update this, I believe everything will be look perfect, and this is great. Now let's moving on to the footer. If we go to our example website, this is the footer, as you can see, and this is the copyright section. And in our example website, there is no pre-footer. So one thing about WoodMart is really commendable, which is you can create HTML blocks in Elementor and use it anywhere in this website. And this is really interesting. Let me show you how you can do this. So we will go to our website and we will go to HTML blocks. We will create a new HTML block. Should be main footer, and publish this. So once we publish this, we can open this on Elementor. And here we can start building our footer. So if we go to example website, imagine that you have a section in the top. In the WoodMart, there are 2 columns, and there is another section which has 3 columns, and there is another column. Okay, so We will start from here. We will take a section and select flexbox, and direction will be down. Great. Now one thing we need to do is we need to make the background black like this. So in order to do this, we will click on edit container and go to style section. In the style section, you have background type. We will select classic and we will change the color to black like this. Great. Now we need to add more columns because this is a section. And don't worry about Elementor. We will talk more about this once we start creating the homepage. Okay, moving on. Now we need sections. So we will minimize this as we don't need this right now. And this is the original elements of Elementor. So we will take a container. This is our container. So in that container, we will need 2 columns, as you can see. So we will go to again, add elements, and add another container. We can do this duplicate here. Then we click on container, and we need to change the direction because right now it's becoming 2 rows, and we don't need rows, we need columns. So we will change the direction to horizontal like this. Great. Now on the left side we have our logo. So we will take an image and upload our logo. You can directly upload that logo from upload file, or if you already upload that logo, you can choose it from media library. So I will choose the logo from media library, and as you can see, this is the logo. Now we need to work on this and fix the styling. First of all, make sure we fix the alignment. The alignment should be on the left, and if you want to change the size, in our example website it's a bit bigger, so we will, I think 45% is great. Moving on, now we have the subscribe us and the social media icon. So I will copy this text and we will go to add elements, and we will take an heading on the right column, then paste the text. We copy it, change the color so it will be visible perfectly. Okay. Now we need to do one thing. We need to add some social media icons like this. So we will search for social icons. If you are worried about the direction, we will fix this in a bit. Let's fix the logo. Let's fix the social icons first. So we have here Facebook, X, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. So Facebook, it should be X, Twitter, and then it should be Pinterest. Great. And last but not the least is LinkedIn. Great. Now as you can see, the logo is rounded, so we need to make this logo all I think circle. Okay, circle is great. By the way, you can fix the icon size, padding, spacing, and other things from style. Remember, when you use Elementor, the basic rule is if you have any content like text, image, video, or any kind of form of content, you can manage that from content, and you can manage the styling from style section. And on the advanced section, you have a lot of advanced settings which you don't usually need that, but in case if you need that, you can just take a look and explore that option as well. So on the styling section, we don't have much styling. We might need to fix the size a little bit. I think 20 pixel will be great. Now as we were talking about, we need to fix the direction. So changing the direction is easy. You need to understand the flexbox direction. This is pretty easy. So if you click on this container, you will see the direction option under the layout. So if we select horizontal, it will be look like this. If we choose the vertical option, it will be look like this. Moving on, let's select the direction horizontal, as you can see. And if we go to our example website, this alignment is completely on right now it's on left. So we will fix the alignment in the justify content on the right. Great. Now if you take a look here, the alignment of the vertical elements are not perfect. As you can see, the subscribe us is a bit up. It should be in the middle. So for this, what we will do here is we will click on container and fix the alignment item. It should be center, and it's fixed. Great. Now we need to add another white section. All of them are same, by the way, so don't confuse on that. Moving on, we need to add another section, or we can directly click here if you are finding difficulty to place the container. We can click on that and click on add new container. So this is our new container. Great. Now if we go to our example website, there should be also 2 columns first. Then we will divide the left column with 3 more columns like this. In that case, it will be easier to manage. Moving on, we need to add first 2 columns here like this. We can duplicate the column under this and click on container, fix the direction to horizontal. Great. One thing we need to fix is we need to fix the column size. So this first column should be something around, I think 60%, and this should be 40%. Great. So we will click on this and we will go for 60%, and this one should be okay. If you take a look here, there is an extra space. We can fix it by downgrade the size, but the main reason of having this extra space is the middle gap. So we need to reduce the middle gap. So we will go to our parent section. Parent section is basically where we have the both column. So in the parent section, we have the both column. And if we take a look here, there is a gap. If you make this gap 0, if we reduce the gap here, the column will be perfectly set in this whole section. Moving on, we have 3 more column in our left side of column. So we will start adding those columns by adding container. You can directly copy the container. One second. You can copy the container. Duplicate the container. It will be easier for you to place that. And once you duplicate and achieve 3 container, you go to parent container and set the direction. Great. Now we need to go and take a look. The first text is useful links. So we will add a title here, heading here, and paste useful links. If you want to change the color, we need to go to the style, add a style here. As you can see, we will fix the spacing later once we finish everything. Moving on the next element we have is text with link. So we will use icon list for that. If you search for icon, you will get icon list. So as you can see, the icon list comes with icon, but we need to remove that icon, and we only want to use the text and the link option. The reason why we use icon list is it's provide you text with a link option as well. You can add as many text you want. So first one is about us. I think it's better if I finish this and get back to you. Okay, now style this thing together. So first of all, we need to make the title smaller. So in order to do that, we will go to style, then typography, and we will keep this under 20 pixel. Great. Now, one thing we need to fix is the color of these links. So we will go for, by the way, you can select any element by clicking on this icon and go to style. If you select text, so in this case, the text size is perfect, but we need to change the color. So we will click on color and make them white. Okay, on the example website, this is not exactly white. So we can take a look what is the color of these links without hover. This is the color, by the way, and okay, this is the code we need to paste, and I think we need to make the text size a bit smaller. So let's try with 16 or 15. Yep, 15 is great. Now about these texts, there are interesting thing in Elementor. If you copy this element which we just fixed the styling, and if you hover on the new element and click on your right button and select best style, you can do that from here. If you click on best style, great. So our work is done almost. We need to change the text, by the way. Should be category. Okay. One thing we need to fix is we need to fix the alignment, because if you see it's not matching the whole alignment. So we will click on this column and select the justify content at the end, so it will be fixed. Okay, let's move to the next column. On our example website, we have a title, we have a text, and we have two images. So let's do this. First of all, we need to add a title. The title should be download app on mobile. We need to fix the color. Seems okay. Then we need to add a text. We will click on text editor and add this text. Change the color again. The color should be different like this, but we will fix this later. And then for these two images, if you take a look, these two images are separate. So we need to add another section here. And first of all, we will take an image. You can upload the image, or you can choose from media library if you already have that image. Okay, this is one image. We will take another image from here. Great. Now we need to fix the alignment, and we need to fix the direction as well. So we will click on the container, the parent container, where the images have. Now we will set the direction to horizontal. Now we are almost there. Great. I think we need to increase the image size a little bit. Like it's already 100%, I guess. Then we need to increase the size here. Great. Same goes to this one. and we need to make the width 100%. Great. Now, so we set up everything. We need to fix the alignment. In order to fix the alignment, we need to do we need to reduce the main column size. 1 second. Okay, this one. So this one is 40 right now. I will make that let's say 25%. Great. And increase the other column so it will automatically go there. Okay, 75. Great. If we add here little bit of space. Yep. Great. So everything is fixed. I think we need to increase the size again. 1 second. In the advanced field, if you go there, you see the width option. It's custom right now. So we will increase that size to 45%, and same we can copy this and paste the style in another image we have. Great. So our footer is ready almost. We need to apply some spacing between these two main sections. Okay, we need to add the structure here. Okay, this one. Okay, great. If you can take a look here, there is a space on the top, a space on the bottom as well. So we will add 50% in the top and 50% at the bottom. Same goes to this container, the main container, of course, not the columns. We will add just bottom because we already have the top margin. 50%. Great. Now if you're thinking about the border and we need to add some spacing, we don't have to. Let me show you why. Okay, we will publish this and we will go to our WordPress dashboard. Now we have to go to the WordPress dashboard. You can directly go there or you can click on the WordPress icon. Moving on, we need to go to the theme settings and go to footer. Okay, so in the theme setting, as you can see, the footer is enabled and there is HTML block. We need to change it and set the footer we created. So main footer it is, and the footer background will be black. That's why we didn't add any space in the edges. Okay, let's save this and take a look how our website is looking. There you go. So this is the footer. The color is not matching, no problem. Let's fix the color. This is the color. Copy this color, go to our footer. You can go to the footer directly. As we are in the home page right now, if you hover on the edit with Elementor and click on main footer, it will redirect you to the directly footer editor page. Okay, this one. So this is the main section. If we select that and go to style and fix this color, and back to the home page again. Great. Now it's look perfect. We need to also add the copywriting section. This one is easy. This one I think we need to just enable the copyright section. Great. Now it seems perfect. At this point, let me show you how you can create a banner for your website, and we will use a slider for creating this banner. So if we go to our example website, as you can see, this is the slider and it has really good animation. Also, whenever you slide, the text come up with some animation. So let's create this in our website. First of all, in order to create the slider, the WoodMart comes with inbuilt slider option, and we will use that. And in order to use that, we need to go to the dashboard. Then you will see the slider option. We will click on add new item, and we will name this main slider 1, and we will publish this. Once it's published, we need to open it on Elementor. Great. So before we do anything, we need to apply the background image of this slider. So in order to do this, we will not apply this background, by the way, in any container or section. We will directly go to the post settings and click on featured image. You can upload your image in upload files, or you can find your image from media library if you already uploaded that in your WordPress website. So this is the image, and we will click on publish. In order to make this image visible, we need to refresh this page. Click on refresh. Okay, great. And don't worry about this spacing. We will fix this once we finish designing. Moving on, first thing first, we need an icon and a title. So we will choose Flexbox and direction will be down. Then we will choose, oh, by the way, let's minimize this as we don't need these things right now. Let's add a container. Okay, in this container we will add another container, so in that way it will be easier to manage once we finish this section, and we will create another section. So let's do this, and in this container we will add an image, and we will find our image, this icon. Great, this is our icon, and we will apply a background color in this icon. So this will be okay. In order to apply the background color, we need to go to the advanced, then click on background, and you can apply that color, or you can apply like gradient color or images under the background in advanced tab. Okay, so click on that. This is our background color, and we will add some padding so it will be more visible. Okay, moving on, we need to do we need to decrease the size of this image. So we will keep this around 10%. Looks good. Then we will go to border because we need this round shape. So we will go to border reduce and make this 100%. I think we need to decrease the size, and I think it's look great. Now we will add the title here. In order to do this, we will search for title, and we will use section title. Okay, we will fix this one. Let's delete all this thing first, which is not necessary. And this is the text, and in the highlighted area you need to use this tag, which is greater than less than u, and you need to finish this tag with this closing tag. Okay, so as you can see, we have a underline in our focused text. We need to style it. First of all, we will go to title section, and you can choose it from here. So we will go for bordered. So in that way, the primary color will be applied here. Moving on, we need to fix the alignment. So we will open the structure and then put this image before the text, and we need to change the container direction, which will be vertical. Then it will be moved to the starting point. One thing we need to do before we do anything, we need to fix the alignment. So the alignment looks good. Now let's move this text to the left, so alignment will be left. And we also, as you can see on the example website, it's divided in 2 lines, so we need to decrease the size of the text. We can do that in the custom width option under the advanced tab. It will be something around 30% or less. Okay, looks great. And we need to decrease the size, so the size will be something around 25, no, 20 pixel. And we make the color a bit faded. Great. Now let's moving on to the next section. In order to create the next section, we will add another new container here, and we will design this in our next container. So first of all, in order to do this, we need to add a title. The title will be this one. And then we will add the text from here. We need to increase the size, by the way, which will be 40 or maybe 50 pixel. Great. Also, we need to apply the color. Color is this one. Great. Okay. Now, okay, what we need to do here is we need to add a section under the title. Copy this title, paste, and we will use the word by. Then we need to fix the title. We need to fix the container direction in order to do this. So we will add an image after the by. The image should be this one. Great. We need to reduce the image size, which will be 65% or maybe 60%. Great. Or we need to add a custom width. %. Then we will make this totally 100%. Great. Now we need to add this title. So we will copy this title and paste it here again. Let's copy the title. Great. So our second section is ready as well. Now what we need to do here is we need to add another section and add the button and the price. So let's go for another section. Great. Now in this section we will add a button here. Let's take a look. Shop now. The button background color should be white and the text color is this one. We need to make the text a bit bold. Okay, great. And last thing we need to do is we need to reduce the border type and make it 100%. Once on, yeah, 100%. and we will add some custom padding. If you click on this button, it will be unlinked. Otherwise, if you change on one box, it will automatically change on all the other boxes. So we will unlink this and make the top 10%, the bottom 20%, 10% as well, or make it 9. Great. Now, so our button is ready. So we need to add a title here. This should be $182. And let's fix the direction. Justify content will be start and alignment will be center. Great. And we need to change the color here. Great. Now it's time to add some effect in all the element we used. And first of all, we will go for this image, go to advanced tab and use this option. The animation will be slide from top like this, and we will increase the delay to 150. Great. Same thing we will do for this. We will go to advanced, then go to this option, and it will be slide from top as well. Great. Okay, let's take a look how it's looking as per we work. Okay, great. It's looking perfect. Now we need to add effect on these titles and other elements as well. So if you take a look here, these text is come from the down, so we will add this text, demos, slide from bottom. The delay should be 180. Okay, great. Both go for this one. By the way, if you apply an effect on one text and you are using the same text with same style on another place, and if you still want to add the effect on the other text as well, we can just copy and paste it from here like this. But we cannot apply that on image because text and image are different and both have completely different styling. So we will select this image, go to advanced, and then go to this option and select at the bottom 180 pixel. Let's publish it and let's take a look. Great. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to add some effect on this one. Yeah, so we will go for this option. It will also come from the bottom as well, but we will add more delay here, 220, and as well as on this one we will add more option here, 220. Looks great. Let's take a look. Great. Okay, we are almost there, but if there is any still changes, we will do that once we finish set up everything. Okay, so our first slider is ready. Now we will move to the second slider. In order to do this, what we will do here is we will go to the slider option. We have main slider 1. We will create another one. Should be slider just only. Once we publish, we need to go to edit with Elementor. Yep, again we need to click on post setting and we need to apply a background image, which will be this one. And in order to make this visible, we need to publish it and we need to refresh this page. And there you go. Now What we will do here is on the structure, we will collapse all the element and section we have, and let's just simply copy this from here and paste it here, and our work is done. Isn't that great? So we need to just change the content, but before we do that, let's go to the slider option and create the third one. Slider 3, go to publish, click on Elementor, okay, we need to apply an background image from here, this one, and we need to publish this and then refresh this page. Great. Now we just need to paste it here. Yep, our work is done. Let's just publish it. Now we need to add the slider in our home page. So let's do this. We will go to the home page and click on Edit with Elementor. And click on this flex box, direction will be down, then click on add element and search for slider, this one. Great. And the layout from here, as you can see, there are a lot of space, so in the layout we will make this container stretch. Great. Also we need to make the content width full. Unfortunately, we forgot to do one thing. We need to add all the slider we created in a category. So we will go for the slider and select all the sliders by clicking in this icon, and in the bulk action we will select edit, click on apply, and then we need to add this slider category and click on update. Great. So we need to refresh this page, but before you refresh, we need to publish this, and let's just refresh this page. Okay, now we need to add the category, and yes, the slider is here, and we successfully added the slider in our home page. Don't worry about this space, we will work on that later. Let's move to the next section. So if we go to our example website, you can see there is a section for categories, and whenever you hover on any categories, it will show you how many products it have, and we will create this on our website. So let's go to Elementor and add the category, but before we add any category and start designing, we need to add some categories in our website. In order to do that, you need to go to WordPress dashboard and go to the product, and you will see the category option, and of course we will talk about how you can upload product in your website as well later in this video. So click on categories, and we already added some categories to edit in our website, but let's take a look how you can create a new category. So in that case, we will use a test category so you can understand. This is the category, and you can add a slug, but you can leave it. It's not necessary, because if you want to add custom structure in your URL, you can use custom slug. But if you are okay with the slug or the URL, it's automatically generating, then it's fine, you don't need to touch it. Then moving on to the parents category. So parents category is basically something if you want to create a relationship with any other categories. For an example, bed is the main category, and if you want to add another subcategories which should be like queen size bed or king size bed, you can do that by choosing the parent category here. So in that case, we are creating an standalone category, so we don't need to choose anything. Description, if you want to add description, you can do that as well, but in our project it's not necessary. Moving on, the display option, right now we will go for default, but you can explore the other options as well. And moving on to the thumbnail, this is the most important part, because as you can see on our example website, so this is the category and it's the image which is make them really beautiful, and the overall effect and other things. So we need to choose an image. So if you want to choose an image, there is no restriction, but the image should be in square size. For an example, this image, you see 95 by 96. This is a square. This is a square image. So we will use this image, and you can add other options, but it's not necessary in our project. So we will click on add new category, and the category will be added. As you can see, the category is added. Now if we go to the home page, now we can start building this section. So we will take a flex box, the direction will be down, then click on add new element and search for title, and we will select section title. Yep, we don't need any subtitle. Just go to the main example website and copy the text, which should be our category. This is the title, and we will copy the text for this section. Great. Now the text is here. We need to fix some styling. Click on style and select the alignment. It should be left. Now in this case, I think we need to increase the size of our text. You can do that from here, but what we will do is we will choose our own by clicking on title and select the typography. It should be something around 25. Yes, 25 is look good, or we can try for 28. Great. For the text, we will increase the size to 18. Great. Now in this same section or same container, we will add category and add the category here. Okay. About the data source, if you can take a look, you can change it, but it's not necessary because by default the custom query is pointed to the categories of the WoodMart. And in the next option, we have the type, we have navigation. It can be grid. So in our project, we will choose grid because as you can see on the example website, this is grid. And also you can choose how many categories you want to show in your website. So for an example, there are 5 of them. If you want to increase the number to 8, okay, it's not showing. The reason why it's not showing is simple, because if you take a look here, the height empty. So whenever the category is empty, if the option is on, the empty category will be not shown in your website. So if we turn off that, you can see the 8 categories showing. Great. Now if you want to select custom categories, like for an example, if you particularly want to choose bed and not the other all of them, you can choose it from here like this. You can choose up to 8 of them, but if you want to add more, you need to adjust the number. Okay. Right now we will leave is as it is, and you can order them as ID or menu order as well. Now let's do some styling here, and everything seems almost perfect, but one thing I would like to mention is if you see that your image is not showing as is expected, you can increase the resolution by clicking here and make the image size full, so it will show the full resolution of the image. Now the title is perfect, the product count is also okay. Now if we go to layout option, there is 4 categories in a row right now, but if you want to increase it, you can do that from here as well, like this. But we will stick with 5, up to 5. Yes. Okay. If you want to add more spacing between all the categories, you can choose it from here, but right now this is the standard size about how much space it should have. And if we want to increase the number, because we need to fill this part, we will make that 10. Yes. Okay, so our category section is done. Let's publish it and take a look how it's looking. So this is the section. Of course, we need to add some spacing here. So click on the section and we will add a spacing of, for an example, in the top we will add 80% or maybe 100%, and in the bottom we will add 100%. Great. Now one thing we need to fix is we need to cover this space, because in our example website there is no space. So here is how you can do this. So whenever you use the WoodMart theme, it's basically take some space by default, but you can reduce it by doing this. Click on the container and go to advanced tab, unlink them, and in the margin, if we add minus margin here, it will be covered like this. So 40 will be great. If we publish this website now and let's take a look how it's looking. Great. So at this point we will learn how you can upload a product in your website and how you can create a section where you can showcase your all products. So we are at the example website, and if you can take a look here, we have a section where you can showcase all of your product, and we will create this section on our website. So first of all, if we open a product, you can see this is the product image. We have some more images. This is called product gallery, and by the way, we have a video, and whenever someone open this page, the video is automatically start playing. Then we have the product title and the SKU number. SKU number is basically a unique number which generated by WooCommerce for all of your products. Then we have the branding section. So this is not necessary in all of the cases, because if you are producing your own product, then the branding is not necessary. But imagine you have a website where you are selling many products from many brands, then this option is really helpful. Moving on, we have the banner where some marketing offer is going. Then we have a short description in this section, and then we have the pricing, and after that we have the quantity selector. A user can select quantity and place the order like this. Then we have add to cart. So add to cart is basically a function which will help you to store all of the product you want to buy in a cart, and you can check out at once. But if you want to purchase this product, and if you want to avoid the add to cart situation, you can click on buy now. It will immediately redirect you to the checkout page without the add to cart procedure. Moving on, we have the compare option. If you click on compare, you can add this product and you can add another product and you can make the comparison. Moving on, we have wish list. Wish list is basically imagine you want to purchase a product and this is not available right now, or this is out of stock. So if you keep that in your wish list, whenever this is available, you can purchase that product very easily. Then we have size guide, and this is really helpful, especially if you are selling something where the size guideline is really important. Then we have some shipping option. You can show your custom message about shipping and return here. Then we have some product care option. You can also include that, or you can exclude that as well. Moving on, we have some product details here. We have some description, and I will show you how you can create all of this. This is something about brand. So this is the brand we were talking about, I think. And then we have some customer reviews. So look at how beautiful the customer review section is, and a user can review or rate this website very easily. And this is really helpful if you want to grow your business. Then we have related product section as well. So all of the related product will be shown here. Then we have some text. Okay, so let's upload our product, and we will go to our website. We are in the dashboard. If you scroll down here, you will see the product option. So all product, you can directly click on add new product, but let's go to add products option. So in this page we have add new product. This is basically where you need to go if you want to upload a product. Then we have import. Import is basically if you want to import product from other WooCommerce website which is using the same format, you can import product from other website as well, and this is a very cool and easy process. Then we have export. Imagine you have another website where you want to showcase your these products on that website as well. You can use export option. This is really helpful. Then we have some bulk option. If you want to delete all of the product, you need to click on this icon and select move to trash. You can do that. You can divide it by categories, product type, and stock status. So let's go to the add new product page and try to upload our first product. And this is the product we will try to upload in our website. So first of all, this is the title. We will copy this title, and this is the product name, so we will paste it here. Great. Okay, then we have the product description section. We will create this section later, and the interesting part is we can create this section with Elementor. Moving on, we have product data. So this is really where you can control your product. So first of all, we have in general we have the pricing. So for an example, if your product price is 200, you can place 200 here. But if you want to add a discount in your product, so right now in this website, this product price is let's say 2000, and I would like to sell this product at this price for sale. So we can place the sale number here, and we need to remove the comma here. Great. Now if you want to sell this product on sale in 1890, like as long as you can, but if you want to schedule that, you can do that as well by clicking here. You can select the date and time as well. Great. Then we have the inventory. So basically the inventory is there are three options. So first of all, you can say the product is in stock, and the other option is out of stock. But the interesting part is if you want to manually manage the inventory. For an example, if you have a certain product in only 200 piece, you can click on this option and manage your inventory. So whenever someone purchases a product, it will show the actual inventory available, and it will also send you a notification whenever the inventory is very low and you need to restock the inventory. So this is really important, and this is really helpful option. Okay, then we have shipping here. You can add more description about shipping, and we will talk more about shipping class later in this video. Okay, then we have linked products. Basically this is where you can include the upsell or cross sells products, and this is really helpful. For an example, if someone try to purchase this product, you can show upsell products here as well, that you can purchase these products as well. This is a proven strategy. If you include upsell product in your initial product, it will really help you to boost your sales. Now we have attribute, and this is not really necessary to fill that because we are in the simple product. Let me explain you how the product type work. So simple product is basically which has only one variation, And if we talk about multiple variations, so if we go to our example website, you can select this product, and as you can see, it has multiple variation like colors, and you can change the amount whenever select on the different variation. For example, this color is priced 1600, but if you want to price this color like 2000, you can also do that as well. Moving on, we are right now in the simple products, so attribution is not that important. There are a few other options, you can explore that as well. And this one is like linked product. If you want to show them frequently bought together, you can also do that as well from here. Okay, then we have slug. In the slug, you can use the product name, so it will be more structured URL. And then we have product short description. Product short description is basically, this is what we see here. And okay, then this is the short description. Remember, the short description go here, and the main description, as you can see, this will be under the product tab. So moving on, we will copy the short description here and paste it here. Great. Now let's go to the right side, and this is the product image. If you click on set an image, you can set an image from your media library. So in this case, let's take a look this image. So we will find for this image. Yup. So remember, the product image is the main image, so it will show on the main product, and the other image, whenever you open a product, you will see the other image. This go to the product gallery image. So you can choose any image from here like this, and you can choose multiple image by pressing Control like this and add it to gallery. Great. I think we need to remove this one. Great. Now, as we have the image, let's talk about product category. You can select product category from here. You can choose any category, or you can create a new one by clicking add new category. So you can write down your category name. If you want to specify any relationship with other categories, you can select here, and once you're done, you need to click on add new category. Then we have product tag. Product tag is basically which will help you to find your product. For an example, this is your product name, and if you place relevant key, so whenever someone search for an product, and if even though the title is not match, but the keyword or tag keys are match, it will show you the exact product. Then we have choose guide. If you want to include any choose guide, you need to set up this from here first, then you can choose it from here as well. And if you have any 360-degree view image, you can also include that here as well. Now let's publish this product, and let's take a look how it's looking. Okay, so this is the product, and this is the product gallery. As you can see, these are the numbers, one in stock. The size guide is missing. The reason is we haven't choose anything in the size guide. Moving on, the description is empty. So what we need to do here is we need to fix the description box. So let's do this from here. As I told you that we can create the description box in Elementor. So let's open the Elementor here. And this is the product description, and this section you can design with Elementor. So for an example, I already designed this section, so I will just copy and paste it so you can understand. And this is from the other website, so just click on Control V. Great. Now let's publish it. and open our example website, this will appear here. Refresh this page, and yes, as you can see, the description is showing here. You can include more element here, like we did on Elementor. Now for now we will get back to the product page here. Great. If you take a look here, you will see this related option. These are very limited, but if you choose a category, for an example, we are choosing chairs, or we will choose sofa, and update this product. Now it will show you all the related product. As you can see, all the sofa product. But if you want to customize that option, you can also customize that as well. So this is the product we uploaded so far. There are more options, you can explore it. Now I will show you how you can show this product page in the home page. So let's go there. This is the home page. We will open this on Elementor. And we will create this section, and if we go to our example website, so this is a now if we go to our example website, we see this option. So we will search for Ajax product tab. Yep, we can place our title here from weekly best sale. Then what we will do here is simple. We will go to images, and here you can customize your tab. For an example like this, if you want to choose a custom tab, you can set the title. Like for an example, if you want to choose a particular product, in the all product you will choose the category. For an example, if I want to show sofa, we can also do that. And this is the name, so it should be sofa. And we can also include customize icon, but right now we will not do that. So whenever I click on sofa, it will show only sofa product here. Then on the next step, we have, one second, let me check, tables. Yep. And we need to change the text. So whenever someone click on tables, it will show you the tables like this. And then on the third option, we have accessories. So in the text, we will choose accessories. Great. Now we need to style it. So let's go to style. We will choose a space between. So it will be look like this. Great. And yep, so far our work is done. And if you want to limit the product, you can also do that from here, like column 4. So in 4 we will use max product will be 8. We can also use pagination, like load more button like this, or we can also use the infinite scrolling arrow like this. So if you arrow down that, we can also do that, but right now we will stick with the load more button. In the product design, you will have a lot of option here. You can also do that, like full option info hover like this, but we will stick with the theme design. Great, so our third section is ready as well. Okay, now we will create another section for our website. So if we go to our example website, there is a section for brands. You can showcase your brands, and this section is really beautiful. So in order to create this section, first of all, we will take a section, and we definitely need a title. So we will go for section title here, and we don't need any subtitle, so we will remove this one. Then we will copy the text, shopping by brands. It should be placed in title. Then we will copy this text for the description here. Great. Now we need to make some space at the top because it's really looking horrible. So in the title, we need to fix the direction here. So we will place the alignment at left, and as before, we need to fix some text styling here. But what we will do here is we will just copy the text and paste the style here. Great, our work is done here. Then we will go for this section. So creating this section is very easy. First of all, we will take another section here, another container here, and we will search for information box, this one. Great. Now what we will do here is we will go to advanced and scroll down, and you will see the background option here. Choose on background type classic, and you can choose an image for this section. For an example, we will go for this one. Select this. Yep, and there will be no repeat. The size should be cover. The position will be center. Great. Now, how many of them we have in our example website? 5. So we will just duplicate that, but before we do that, we need to fix some styling here. Okay, now we need to do some changing here. First of all, if we go to the content section, we need to place an icon, which should be this one. You can upload your photo on upload file, so you can choose from media if you already upload that. So we will choose this one for now. And in the content box, we don't need any subtitle here, and this one is the text, so we will go for this one. Yep. And for the texting, for the text, we will choose this text. We don't need a read more button right now, so we will close this one. Great. Now in the style section, the image alignment should be from left, and the text should be white, and the content also should be white, but with less opacity, right? Yep. And the text alignment should be left. The vertical alignment should be middle, because it's really on the top right now. So our work is done almost. Now we need to duplicate this because we need 5 of them, so it will be easier to fix the sizing once we have all the content. we have 5 of them. Now we need to change the direction of this container like this. One thing I notice is we need to fix the icon size because it's looking very bigger right now. So we will go for custom image resolution. I think it should be 64 by 64. Click on apply and let's see. Okay, now it's look great. Okay, in one thing we need to do is, I think I copied the wrong text. One second. So each of them should be something around 20%, because if you imagine the whole section 100%, each of them will took 20%, but we cannot set the width 20% because they also require some spacing here as well. So we will stay with 18%, okay, or maybe 19. Great. Okay, now it's look good. Okay, what we need to do here is we need to fix all of the styling. So just give me a minute, let me fix all the styling and get back to you. Okay, this is where we now we need to increase the size. We can increase the height by adding some padding here. For an example, we will put 20% here, left and right we will put 10%. Great, looks great. In the bottom we will add something around 300. Okay, great. Now we need to fix the borders. The borders should be, one second, in the here you can fix the border as well. I think 15 will be great. Now we need to apply the changes on the other ones. Style, and there should be 5 of them, right? Great. Now we need to change the content. We will do that in a bit. So this is how you can create this section. And okay, let's move to our next section. If we go to our example website, as you can see, there is a beautiful section for product collection, and it also has hotspot option as well. For an example, this is the chair you are selling in your website, and in this picture, if someone hover on this chair, it will show you the chair and details. It will also give you option where you can add to cart this product as well. So let's create this section in our website. First of all, we will start with a container, and we will search for section title. Here it should be product collection. We don't need a subtitle. And then this one. Great. Now we will just copy and paste the design, but we need to fix the alignment as this is in the middle. So we will go to style and select the alignment to center. Okay, great. Now we need to think about the sizing of all of the images. First of all, okay, this should be 50-50. Let's take another container here under this, and in this container we need to add another container. We need to duplicate it. How many columns are there? Like 5. So we need 5 columns. 4, 5. Great. So we will open the structure option, and in the main section we will make them horizontal. Great. Now we will search for image hotspot, and we will select an image. Okay, so this is the image. Select this image, and now we need to place the items. So first item should be product. We need to search for the product. For an example, if there is any chair, okay, I choose a random product. Just wanted to show you how you can do this. And we chose the product, by the way. And as you can see, the drop down side you can also select here. So we will select right. Okay, great. Now you can change the position here. So if we go to position, we can fix the position here like this. Okay, great. Now we will take another option and we will search for table. I think this one. Yep. We also need to fix the position as well, this one. Okay, great. Now we need to duplicate this, as we will need another image to fill this gap. By the way, we need more width compared to the other sections. So what we will do here is we will select the main container and go for layout, and we will choose stretch container from here. And in our child container, we also need to make them full width. 1 second. Yeah, this one. Okay, but remember, in these type of cases, you definitely need to add some padding. For an example, I am adding 3% of padding, or maybe 2%. The reason why I am using percentage instead of pixel is, imagine you are putting like 20% in your website, but on the other website, like the small devices like phone, the 20% is very huge amount of space. So we will use 2%. So it will automatically adjust this 2% based on the device you are opening. Moving on, we have this. Now here we can control, here we need to add another image. So we will just copy this one and use here, and we can also fix the sizing. Okay, the height here is totally depend on your image size. So if you are choosing an image which is more wider, then it should be like this, and if you are choosing an image which is much higher, then it will look like this. So on the next part, we need this banner. This is called promotional banner, I think. Yep, this one. And we will use this on our website. We need to apply a background image. Yep, this one. And we need to edit the banner here. Just give me a minute. This is the title here, so we will place the title in the title section, and the text we will place in the description section. Great. And I think we need to fix some styling here, so let's go to the title and increase the size by 25% or maybe 28, and the content should be something around 17 or 15 at least. We need to increase the size. So what we will do here is, okay, in the layout we need to choose the content vertical alignment middle, and I think it will be fixed. Great. Now we need similar section here, and yep, just give me a moment. Let me create all this section and get back to you. Okay, one thing I would like to mention is about this video. So if you want to place a video instead of an image, you need to place an hotspot element. Then instead of image, you need to choose here a video, and you can also set a fallback image. A fallback image is basically in case your video is not loading on time, the fallback image will cover the background. Now let's move to the next section. So if we go to our example website, this is the section, and here as you can see it has an image on the right side and it has a title and product grid. So let's start building this in our website. First of all, we will take a flex box, the direction will be down, and here we will basically take two flex box like this, and in the main parent container we will choose the direction horizontal. Now we need to resize the columns. It should be, one second, okay, so it should be 30%. We will just simply change the position of this container so it will be easier to manage like this. Great. Now at this part, what we will do here is, first of all, we will build the left section. It has a title, so we will search for title. Now we can quickly fix the title position. We will copy this from this one and paste the style. We don't need any subtitle here. Then we will, okay, we need a product grid, so we will search for product grid and carousel, and in here first of all we need to limit the product, so it should be only 3, and the column should be also 3. Okay, now in this part you can particularly show in specific product, or you can choose any category, so the product will be shown from the category. You can also choose, okay, you can customize your product view list. You can show the featured product here as well, but right now we only have featured product 1, so let's keep the all product. And in the right side of the column we need to place an image, so we will place an image. I think let's go for this one. Okay, we need to fix the size of the image, so in the display size the image should be cover and the position will be center and there will be no repeat. Great. Now moving on to the next section. This is a pretty easy section, so let's create this one. First of all, we will need a flex box, the direction will be down. Then we will need 2 columns or 2 containers here. The direction of the parent container will be right, horizontal. But before we do anything, we need to add some spacing here because it's look very terrible here. Now on the left side of the image we will use a title. We can copy this one and paste it here. We don't need any description, and we will need this image, so we will add an image and choose the image, this one. Great. And on the next column we have a title here. We can use this title, but yeah, we can use this title. We can use this title, paste. these are the text, so the text goes here. We need to fix the title size. It should be something around less 20%. Great. Now we have some bullet points here, so we will search for icon list, and in the icon list, if you search for circle, this is the circle. Yup. And we need to copy the content from here. Let's duplicate this. We need to change the icon color here. So what we will do here is the icon color is this. Great. Okay, at this point we need to add another container here. Let's set and height. Okay, and we will choose an image. Khan ki magi. Okay, we will choose an image, for an example this one. Let's fix the image sizing here. There will be no repeat, should be cover, right? And in the border, what we will do here is we will apply in the border radius, we will apply something around like 400. Great. Now what we need here is we need a title, we need a subtitle, and we need a play button. And if you click on that, it will redirect you to a video. Great. So what we will do here is we will just basically copy this one, paste it here. Of course, we need to fix the direction. So direction will be vertical, and the justified content will be centered. This one will be also centered. Great. Fix the alignment here and change the text color. This is the text, and we also need a subtitle. So this is our subtitle. We also need to fix the subtitle color here. Great. I think we need to increase the title size a little bit. It should be 35, something around. Great. Okay, now we need a video. So let's search for video, and we will use this element here. Like that. It should be a YouTube video, and it should be just a play button. So it will look like this. We don't need any labeling. We need to change the icon size. I think this one will be good. The icon size should be white. Great. So this section is also ready. Okay, let's publish it. And then moving on to the next section. This is the section. This is very easy. This is an article section, and this is where you show all the blog posts, not all of them, but you can show selected blog post here. So let's create this section. We will take a flex box, then we will take a container here. The direction will be down, and then what we will do here is we will take another container, And in this container we will add an title. Great. And we also need to add a button. Great. Fix the direction here. The button text should be visit all the blogs. Okay. We can choose the icon from here. So in the button we will select the icon, search for arrow. This is the icon. Great. And it should be at the end, not in the start. Fix this. Great. And we can also choose the justify content center, and this one let's open the structure here. Great. Fix the structure. It should be space between, and the vertical alignment should be like this. Great. Now we need to fix the color of this button. So the button color should be white and the text color should be black. It will be 100% rounded like this. Great. Now what we need to do here is we need to add another container, and the container should be this. Great. Now in this part we will search for blog, and we will place this element here. Okay. And the blog design should be carousel like this. We can increase the 1 second. Yep, the carousel should be 4 of them. Okay, great. And we can turn on slider loop. Slider loop is basically it will start looping all the time. We can also turn on auto height. So if your block is not all of them in the same height, it will automatically resize them to same height. It will look visually good. And we also need to turn on the slider. No. Okay, everything is look good. Okay, at this point let's discuss some really important settings which you need to check in the WooCommerce setting page. So we are at the dashboard right now. We need to go to the WooCommerce setting page by clicking here, and in the general tab, as you can see, we have the store address. This is where you need to write down your store address, for example countries and postcode. Then we have the selling option. So selling option is basically where you want to sell your product. By default the option set to all country, but if you are planning to sell your product in any specific country, you can also do that by changing this option to sell to specific countries. And here you need to search for your country. For an example, if we want to sell our product in United States, we need to choose that here, and it will be only available in United States. Whenever a customer will try to purchase your website from other address, it will automatically block that purchase. If you want to add multiple country, you can do that as well from here. Okay, moving on, then we have the currency. So in the currency, you need to choose the currency you want to sell your product with. For an example, if you want to sell your product with the USD, in USD, you need to choose the USD here. But if you want to choose the other currency, you can also do that from here. By the way, there are there are many plugins which will help you to add multiple currency in your shop. For an example, if you want to sell your product in multiple currency, you can also do that with that plugin. So you need to search for like multiple currency WooCommerce in the plugin option, and you will find this. Moving on, once you change the option as per your requirement, you need to click on save changes. Otherwise the changes won't save. So we will click on save changes. Then we will go to product page. This is the product page. Here you need to check and make sure the shop page is always selected to the shop. And if you want to change the measurement like weight unit and dimension unit, you can also change that as well. Moving on, we have the shipping option. In this shipping option, there are many type of shipping option you can add. For an example, if you want to add a shipping option, you need to click on add shipping zone and write down the name of the shipping zone. So for an example, we want to add a shipping rule for USA, shipping rule, and we will select for North America. You can also select United States. Okay, great. And in the shipping method, click on add shipping method, and there are multiple options. Like for an example, if you want to add a free shipping, you can do that here from as well. If you want to add a flat rate, or if you want to add local pickup, you can also do that. Let's talk about free shipping. So if we choose free shipping here and click on continue, you can directly set the free shipping option. So whenever someone purchases something from your website, they will directly get the free shipping option. But if you want to add in a requirement, for an example, if I want to add like a minimum order amount for an example, if someone only buy $100 or more than $100 from your website, then he will get the free shipping option. You can also do that as well. There are a few other options if you want to explore that. There are a few other options you can explore that from here as well. If we talk about the flat rate, the flat rate is simple. You need to set a flat rate. For an example, if I want to add flat rate like $10, whenever someone purchases something, no matter how much the order is, they will be charged $10 for per shipping. And we have the local pickup option. You can explore that as well. Now moving on to the payment option. So for payment option, by default there are three options: cash on delivery, check payment, and direct bank transfer. But there are multiple plugins which will help you to include PayPal, Stripe, or Wise like that. But there are multiple plugins which will help you to connect payment gateway like PayPal, Razorpay, or any other the popular payment gateways. And among of them, the Woo Payments is one of the popular because it's operated by Stripe, and it will give you so much option to accept the payment from your user. Now we have the account and privacy, and in this option there are few measurement you can check. There are a few important options. For an example, like during checkout, if a customer want to create an account, like there are a few important options. For an example, this option. So this option will basically allow user to create an account during the checkout. So if a customer is completely new to your website and he don't have an account, so once he at the checkout point, he can create an account if you enable this option. And there are a few other options. You can explore that as well. That's it for today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and let me know if you have any question in the comment box. We will try to answer all of your questions. Thank you and see you in the next one.